Today I'm going to talk about the P.A.S.T.O.R framework for copywriting. So recently I was listening to an episode from Smart Passive Income with Pat Flynn. He interviewed Ray Edwards about copywriting. He's a successful copywriter. I think he's one of the best out there. The episode was amazing and you need to listen to it. It was so valuable. I got so much great information from it, like the P.A.S.T.O.R framework, but a ton of other things. They talked about storytelling, how to use storytelling in your business, in your copywriting. It was such a good episode. It was mind-boggling. I think even Pat said it. We should charge people to listen to this episode. That's how valuable it was. There's such a value bump. So much great information was in that episode. And yeah, the one that I took away was the P.A.S.T.O.R framework. P.A.S.T.O.R is it doesn't mean that you should you should become a preacher and preach to your customers. Actually, I showed the picture of my outfit to somebody and they said I look like a preacher or a priest today. I don't know, but yeah, you should not preach to your customers. But no, if you actually look at the word pastor, the Latin origin, it originally means shepherd. And what a shepherd did in the olden days, the shepherd would take care of the sheep, would protect them from wolves, bring them to water. Maybe some of you know those Bible stories. And now the idea is to transfer that to your business. So you want to be a good shepherd for your customers. You care for them. You're not just selling them some crap or something that they don't need. No, you really want to provide them a good solution. And then the P.A.S.T.O.R framework is a way to offer your customers what they need and also to frame your copywriting, to have a guide for your copywriting. I'm going to show you on the board here in a few words. I'm explaining you the P.A.S.T.O.R system. Okay, let's get started. So the P stands for problem or customer persona. So who are you writing to? P, what person are you writing to? Customer persona. And what's their problem? I'm just going to explain it on an example that I do. I run a graphic design and website support service. So specifically graphic design. We offer unlimited graphic design to internet entrepreneurs, people who run their own business, small businesses, who need a ebook cover, Facebook logo, social media images. So that's my persona, internet entrepreneurs who make money with their website, who are successful internet entrepreneurs. And the problem is that they need graphic work to be done and they don't have the time to do it themselves. So then you look a little bit more at the problem and you amplify the cost of not solving the problem. That's the A, you amplify it. So in my situation, we'll say, hey, if you do marketing, if you do sale, you can earn a good amount of money with your business. But if you focus all your efforts on nitty-gritty jobs like getting your WordPress site ready, tweaking these images, and it will take you a long time. If you're not a graphic designer, it will take you a long time to do these jobs. You can much rather spend this time working on your business. You can grow your business, you can do marketing, you can do sales. You should amplify the cost of not solving the problem in your copy. Amplify. So you don't hard sell somebody into you have to do it. You just say, if you don't do it, here are the consequences. So you're just educating your customers on what are the consequences of not solving that problem. Okay, that brings us to the next point, the solution. S. Solution. So the solution is, what solution do you offer? What solution does your business offer to solve the problem that your customer has? That's the next part then in the framework. Sometimes you can use a story to explain your solution. Stories work really well in childhood. You used to learn things through stories. Stories are a very, very effective way of copywriting. I'm going to do a separate video on copywriting, on using storytelling for copywriting, but you explain the solution, how it addresses the problem, ideally by phrasing it in a story. The next part then that you need in your copy are really, really good testimonials. So that's what the T stands for. Testimonials. Testimonials from customers that show that yes, you have a solution to the problem and the way you do it works for them. So you need a picture, you need text written by the customer, authentic text, an image ideally, and a link to their website. Nowadays what works really well are video testimonials, if you can embed a video testimonial and maybe a written testimonial, because different people have different interests or forms of communicating information, and just having a mix of videos and written is usually a great way to structure your testimonials. The next part is you need to have an offer. So it's just really interesting and really good to keep in mind that your sales offer doesn't come all the way till the end. So you need to follow this approach. And like I said, Ray Edwards has so much experience with copywriting. There is a reason why you do it in that order. Because the offer comes at this point, and the offer, if it comes too early, the offer will just be not as strong, because you haven't built up, you haven't set the foundation, connecting with your customer, explaining the problem. And after you've presented the offer, at the end, you then want to elicit a response. That's what the R stands for. A response, which is usually some kind of call to action, let's just say CTA here. So you want your customers to do a specific call to action, sign up, put your email address there. Whenever you write an email, when you write some copy, any type of web page, you always need to have a CTA at the bottom, in the email, what you want to do. Usually when you have an email, you click on the email, you go to your website, you go to your offer, you can download the ebook, yada yada yada. But it's really important to have the CTA and have it at the end. You can include it in the beginning too, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's important to have the CTA at the end, because you follow that structure here, and you're gonna then make the conversion will be the highest at the end after you followed the structure. So let me just repeat it real briefly here. You have first you need to think about the person. Who are you writing the copy to? Really think in their terms, try to put yourself in their mind. What are they thinking about today? Then amplify the cost of not solving the problem. What happens if you don't do it? You lose valuable time for serving your customers, growing your business. Maybe you want a better life, work-life balance. You amplify the cost of not solving it. You then present your solution, ideally in form of a story. You then want to show some testimonials, and then only then you present the offer along with a response, elicit a response from your customers. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, then please share it on Facebook and Twitter and hit the like button. Below in the description and here below in this video, I'm going to include a link to a video series that I'm putting together, helping you to grow your business and grow yourself as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, if you are one. Just check it out. I'm also going to include links here to the services that I'm offering, the graphic design and WordPress support. But yeah, I hope I didn't preach you today. I hope I wasn't a preacher. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I could show you how to shepherd your customer using the P.A.S.T.O.R framework. Thanks for watching.
The Productivity Hacks Channel with Klaus Geisendorfer.